What's going on, guys? Tyler here with Random Automotive. Been gone for a while. I'm like that one friend who always just comes around when there's something wrong. Well, there's something wrong. Well, this is the 2004 Jeep Wrangler, and having a couple of issues with it. So when I turn right, it just makes a terrible noise. It sounds like it's about to run away from me. No instability that's new. I know we've got some rear sway bars that need to be replaced. What are you doing? But I'll show you what I think's making the noise. I'm going to show you the noise too. So let's fire it up. Oh yeah, that light's back on. We'll have to take a look at that here soon. Well, I apologize for it being windier than a Caribbean Tuesday. So anyway, here's our current situation. So here is the sway bar that we're going to replace. You can see that end of it's not terrible, but if we look up in this end of it, yeah, that bushing is shot. And if you hit it, you can obviously hear a noise that's not pleasant. If we come over here, we've got another sway bar that we're going to replace when the second one comes in, but we're going to wait to a future video to do these. What we're looking at today is our exhaust situation, and you can see we have a rubber insulator boot type thing that's holding this arm up, and I mean, she just flops around. And I think what's happening is with the inertia of the vehicle, the whole right side of it, this plate here comes up. Excuse the shakiness. And I think, as you can tell by a few dents in the muffler here, that it's just whacking on the side of something. So we're going to see if we can kind of secure this a little bit better as we go on. So let's see what we can come up with. So something I've just noticed, there is the front transfer case output drive shaft. And there's an exhaust header. Comes out of the engine. Don't even know that we have clearance, and you can even see it's been rubbing some. So now I'm starting to think this is our noise. So if I do that there, sorry for the shakiness, it's kind of hard to do one-handed. That actually sounds like our noise. So let's see if we can figure out something. So what I'm thinking, and you can tell this exhaust was put together by a 3-year-old. If I hold up on this piece of the exhaust back here, it actually clears that pretty well. So I'm wondering if we could figure out a way to kind of help raise this up some. That way we can kind of clear that extra drive shaft, because I believe now that's what's causing our issue. Well, I figured I'd explain my thought process here. If you're a professional exhaust handler and or basically a mechanic in any sort of way, you're probably going to scream, this is not how this is supposed to work. And I probably agree with you. So what I did is I took an exhaust strap to the frame, and there's not much tension on it now because I actually have a jack holding the exhaust up. It was kind of hard to hold it and put this on at the same time. This gave us quite a bit of clearance from there to there. So my thought process is when I release the tension, that at least is going to hold the exhaust pipe back enough to keep it off of that. So let's see what happens. So the exhaust pipe didn't move much. And we're still off of that. Still off of that by a good ways. Unlike before. It's a lot more sturdy, a lot more tension on that now. Not the most, but at least if it holds it back enough, I think we'll be all right. So let's take it for a test drive. I don't see this really moving any. The body mount here is going to keep that away from there, and if it moves this way, I'd be really surprised. And you can't go far anyway because of the muffler. So we'll see what happens here. All right, let's fire it up ×2. Okay. can hear that sway bar popping a little bit. Let's get up to speed and we're gonna turn right up here and see what we hear. That's a good sign. No noise at all. Not sure if I mentioned this before, but you used to could hear the noise on a bumpy road, and this road's pretty bumpy. I can hear that sway bar popping, but I don't hear any clangety-clangs. Well, I believe we solved this issue. Like I said, stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna get those sway bars put on. Let's take a look real quick. Everything still looks good and secure under there. It's another good day for us. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. We'll catch you in the next one, guys.